Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj, Mick is out, and Hiren. You're
How's it
back
going,
in the hot
man?
seat, bruv.
Yeah, I'm back, man.
Welcome.
How you keeping?
I'm good, man. I pressed record abruptly. Normally we have our little. So have you got a struggle? What are we gonna talk about? And because you were telling me about the sequences of events before that led you to come on this episode tonight, I thought you might as well just start recording. So
Start talking now.
what happened, man?
The struggles of my life begin and end with my wife. So I don't know. Do people know that this is done sometimes remotely?
I think most people should know that me and Mick have only ever done one episode in person, and I think I haven't done any other episodes in person. Every single episode of Bruvcast is recorded remotely.
Yeah. So basically, she's out at the cinema, and I had to text her and be like, "What's the code to your laptop?" Because her laptop is the one that we record through. Otherwise, this would have been muffled over the phone.
So Neha is a participant in the podcast, man. She's a silent partner. Shout out to Neha. Thank you for donating your laptop to the cause.
Yeah.
Or hiring it. We're hiring it for 90 minutes.
So how you been, man?
I am meant to have a news segment, but I don't have one today because we just pressed record. So is there anything you've read in the news or heard in the news?
In the news?
Why don't you tell me, bro?
Bro,
Any current affairs that you can think of? I'm putting you on the spot now.
I know, man. I'm a Man United fan, so Amram just got sacked.
Oh, yes, he did. Are you sad about that?
Do you know what? I'm sad why they did it. They did it because he cussed them out. And they were like, we're not going to have this guy do another press conference. So they fired him.
You could see that, but you could see in every press conference, he was getting more and more, like, checked out.
Bruv, the grey hairs were coming.
Yeah.
It's like Obama. Do you remember when Obama, before he went to office?
Yeah.
And then
Fresh.
after he came to office?
Yeah.
The only person that's gotten more youthful is Trump. He's gone in office older.
He's going in reverse, bro.
He's doing a Benjamin Button. This guy loves it.
He loves it, man.
Oh, actually, I do know one thing, and it's so funny speaking of Trump. There's one good thing he's done. Do you know what he's done?
Go on. What?
In America, he's come out and he said credit card companies have to cap their interest at 10%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, because they have some crazy APRs. You know, some of them ones where it's like, oh, well, you can get
1,000% APR or whatever.
Yeah, it's like madness.
Even in this country, I think it goes up to 34%.
Yeah, something like that. So what? There's a limit now of just 10%.
I'm pretty sure, unless and this is the problem nowadays, unless it was some AI video. do you know what I mean?
That doesn't sound like Trump, bro. Trump's helping his rich friends.
Yeah.
Not taking away from them.
But he's not like a classical financial guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it's true. He has he's limiting interest on credit cards, 10% cap. You're right, man.
Yeah, bro. I just double checked it as well.
So,
Mad, isn't it? But look, it's like this thing. There's another thing where bad leaders can still make good decisions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was it? Putin did something incredible ages ago, where you couldn't have GMO foods in Russia now.
Oh.
So he got rid of all these companies that make all this like lab foods essentially.
Yeah. Lab grown food.
Yeah, he's got rid of all of that apparently in Russia.
So it's all organic.
It's basically it's all like they're trying to keep it all clean and natural and stuff like that. So, but it doesn't make him a good leader. But then, it's one good.
You're
thing
just like, are you paid by the Russian propaganda? Are they sending you some gatia or something, bro?
In a minute, we're gonna do a little ad read for Trump and Putin.
Innit, bro? 2 shout-outs for 2 fucking...
Yeah. Use Trump's golf course this summer.
Yeah,
10% discount code. Right, Bruvcast.
Right, the checkout, innit?
Yeah. Buy Russian spyware.
Okay, so share the struggle, find the funny. This is what this podcast is about. I think I'm going to start doing a little bit of intro of what Share the Struggle, Find the Funny is, because I've been listening to other podcasts and I feel like we have had this like ritual on this podcast from day one, but I don't think we are explicit. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Share the Struggle, Find the Funny. And that's too much, isn't it?
I don't know what you're trying here. I don't know if this is going to get edited out or this is going to stay in.
No, I'm not going to edit this out. This is going to stay in. Just to let you know, innit, that we're a work in progress. So, I have one I'm dealing with.
Go on.
And for some reason, every time I'm on the pod with you, it's always related to your area of expertise, bro.
DIY, bro.
This isn't DIY. It's DIY related, but it is DIY essentially. Okay. So obviously we've moved.
Yeah.
And we have now gone through this process of learning, what needs to be fixed and what needs to be kind of, kept and got rid of. The washing machine we have at the moment isn't great for what we need it for. It doesn't have a dryer and it's kind of just not an ideal setup. So we want to change it, okay? And we did bring our old washing machine, right? Now, obviously, I took my Nest. I tried to take my Nest, but it wouldn't let me. It wanted to stay. But the washing machine made sure that came with us. It was... So, when you have an integrated washing machine, it's a standard width of 60 centimeters, apparently.
Yeah, because washing machines are 60. It's dishwashers that get that smaller.
Yeah, so 60 centimeters, but the one that they've put here is 596 millimeters, so 59.6 centimeters, okay? When my father-in-law was here, we tried to swap them out, okay?
Yeah, but here's a quick question. Are you doing integrated for integrated?
No.
This is a real short conversation then, bruv. I don't know why you do this to yourself.
But what is 60 centimeters?
Yeah, but
surely
the depth of a freestanding wash machine is different to the depth of an integrated one. So when you push, even if you get it in and you push it in, it's going to protrude out.
Yeah, but it's not going to protrude that much.
And you can't put the door on.
Why not?
Because there's integrate is designed in a way where you can stick the hinge.
No. I'm not. I don't want the door on. I don't want the vinyl, bro. I just want the. I don't want the door for a good time memory back, bro. I just want to have the machine switched out, right? And there was not enough space. It wouldn't. The width was not enough. The width, if you measure it, was 60.
And they had a washing machine in there before, yeah.
They had a washing machine in there, yeah.
It was integrated before, right?
Yeah. Sometimes when I say washing machine, I always want to say live longer with Calgon. I don't think I can say it without it sometimes.
Oh, bruv. Do you know what? It's clients like you that just drive you business. You're like, why not fit? Why not fit?
But I try.
Is it like a couple of millimeters, isn't it?
It's a 4 millimeters difference. Doesn't fit. I had to sell it. Brother, I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. Finally sold it, and some Ramlal came and picked it up, right?
I already know how you can fix that problem, by the way.
How?
Did you have an end panel either side of the...
No, it was no space.
There's no end panel, yeah?
When you come on Sunday, bruv, you come and take a look and assess the situation.
We're turning into our dads, bruv. You know, like when back in
I'm in Nucky. You know when they say I'm in Nucky curry lesson, bro. We will settle the situation.
The first beer, we see the problem. Mm-hmm. The second beer, we come up with an idea. By the third beer, we don't give a fuck about the problem.
Yeah, it's done. We're talking about something else.
Yeah. And then what? So now you're getting an integrated wash machine.
So now I'm trying to find one that fits, okay? And it's very stressful because we're running out of time before the baby comes, and we need to have, because there's obviously laundry levels go exponentially up when there's another human in the house. So you need to be getting all that done. And you know what? I said the thing that is causing this to become, when your wife and you like is giving you the priorities, yeah, and like these are the things that we need to look at and get sorted.
Yeah.
You get reminders, but sometimes you get added data in those reminders that escalate the priority. Do you know what the current one is with our washing machine, bro?
Go on.
You know what it's doing? Gogan has noticed that there are curry leaves inside the washing machine, and she's like, I took them out. Like she was like, it was smelling really badly, and I found curry leaves inside. The drum, like the rubber bit. So she goes, I took them out, and I was like, how the hell did they get there? She's like, I have no idea.
Curry leaves.
2 days. Curry leaves, bruv.
How do you eat?
Curry. I don't know, bruv. Curry leaves. Curry leaves got in there, and then 2 days later, bruv, I heard her screaming downstairs. She goes, "Oh, it happened again." I was like, "What?" She goes, "Curry leaves are in the washing machine again." She goes, "Something's up with this washing machine. It's messed up. We need to get rid of it. So now this is at the top of the list.
So wait, you got rid of your washing machine and it's gone to Facebook Marketplace?
That one, yeah, that's the one I brought from my previous flat.
And then and you've got the existing
one, that the integrated one, which is just a washing machine. We need a washer dryer.
Oh, don't get a washer dryer. Oh, this is a different. Oh my god, I have a washer dryer. It's shit.
What do you mean?
It's so bad. Oh,
why?
My days, I could talk about. By the way, okay, this part of the podcast is not very funny no more. Okay, because I have very serious opinions on dryers and drying clothes, bruv.
What? Oh wait, hold on. Are you one of these purists about the clothes getting crinkly and like?
No, I don't give a shit about that, bruv.
Okay. What is it? Tell me.
Okay, so listen. Okay, when I grew up, my mum and dad, we had a washing machine and dryer. Neha grew up without a dryer.
Okay.
Okay. So and she's from the north. So
what? They don't have dryers.
They just it's so much colder there, so it takes longer to dry their clothes, bro. But they suffered. That's why they are harder people. It's these little struggles daily in their life. Yeah.
They're like pampered, bro.
They're just harder people. We're so soft down here, bro.
Sometimes we change our clothes. Sometimes we put them in the dryer just so they're nice and cozy when we put them on, bro, before we leave.
Oh my god, because I've not had a dryer now since I moved out, right? I remember the feeling of like, when you take the t-shirt out of the dryer, it's warm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, bro, the smell, everything's so good, bro.
Okay, hold up. So Neha did not grow up with a dryer.
No,
you did. Then what happened?
So I would be like, when they're in the flat and stuff, and when we were dating early, and I was always there, I would I'd be like, like I'd just go into her living room and she'd just have a rack out, right, and it would dry. But since I've worked in this trade, I've noticed every single time you go to like a rental flat, there's mold everywhere because people don't open the windows and stuff. Yeah. So what we've done in this house, and I bought so we moved into the house like you bought, decided like, let's get a washer dryer. Brilliant, innit? And Naya was like, no, shrink your clothes. And I was like, no, but even for like bed sheets or whatever, yeah, just do it. Bro, we put the fucking setting on here to wash and dry. It's long, the setting, it's like 4 or 5 hours.
It's crazy. Yeah,
it
takes a crazy amount of time because there's heat pump. It's changed. The technique's changed.
Yeah. So you got to take then you take the sheet out, bro. My guy is soaking wet. Only difference is it's wet, but it's hot wet. That's the only difference, bro. It's just hot wet.
But that's when you're putting like long big pieces of garments in there, right? Like bed sheets. If you're doing like your joggers and your juddies, bro, it's cash, man. No,
this sounds like someone who's already ordered his washer dryer and hopes
we're on the press. I told you it's the top priority, man. It's P0.
Watch Nair's gonna chat to Guggen and she's gonna be like, "Don't get it, guaranteed."
So what? Keep it separate.
Keep it separate, or now this is the trick, bruv. This is where it comes into play. We got a dehumidifier not long ago.
Okay. So
we have a heated rack and a dehumidifier. Now, I didn't think the dehumidifier would make a difference, right? So it typically takes overnight, for the clothes to dry, whatever, in the room, with the radiator on. Bruv, in like 3 hours, 4 hours, dried.
Just from the dehumidifier?
Bruv, it sucks all the moisture out of the air. And it stops any mold growing in that room. And also, it does one other thing. If you take your clothes to ages to dry, you get that weird, wet, damp smell. No damp smell. Smells like softener.
Chef's kiss. I never knew you had this much knowledge, industry level knowledge of tumble dryers and drying.
Do you know, the older you get, yeah, the more these simple things like are just so good. When I go to someone's house, yeah, and they've got like a laundry room, I'm like, rah, you guys have made it, fam. You guys have made it. You got a separate room for your dirty clothes, bruv.
That is, yeah. There's levels.
Because I grew up sharing my room, yeah, with my brother.
Okay.
And you go to a house and someone's like, got a separate room just for their dirty clothes, bro. What are you doing? Where have I gone wrong in my life?
The dehumidifier trick, bro. I've never heard of that, actually.
You never heard of that? It's incredible.
No. Game changer. Sounds like a game changer.
You know what you should do? Go to Google and present it like it's your own new knowledge.
I'm going to present it like... No. You're going to be there. You're going to be part of the presentation on Sunday.
I don't know how mad it is. We now have 2 dehumidifiers in this house.
But are they like the legit ones? The
yeah,
big
they're like
ones?
the proper, like...
Oh, okay, yeah, proper.
It's like £100 or whatever from Curry's.
Yeah.
It's got a tank. Okay. You can even plumb the tank in, so it just always runs, but that's a bit long.
Yeah.
But yeah, mate, honestly, it's a game changer. This is like... I think your podcast is going to change it to consumer advice.
It should do.
This is top tier consumer advice.
We should have like a segment about like like laundry stuff, and it will be like questions for the dobbies. Someone will be like, how do you get harder out your pajamas, bro? You know what? I actually...
The question is, are you sure it's harder?
I kid you not. That happened 2 weeks ago. I was wearing a white, actually one of the Bruvcast hoodies, right? I was wearing that one, and somehow I got harder on it, and I was like, "Fuck! How the hell did I get this one there?" The gun's like, "Let's try and wash it, and it should be fine." But then sun bleach it. I was like, "Okay, fine." Bro, sun bleaching is a thing, and it works even when it's cold. She just hung it in front of the window, and it just took 1 day, gone.
Honestly, I agree. I didn't know about this either. Nair told me, "Oh, the sun will take it. The sun will take it, however." And I'm like, where the fuck is the sun going to take it? What are you talking about?
Harder land, bro.
I was like, she's like, "Oh, the stain will come out in the sun." And I'm like, what are you... You know when someone says something to you and you're like, what? Like, you're just taken aback. You're like, what are you talking about, the sun? And then at that moment I was questioning her, like, mental integrity. And I was like, what are you talking about? But I kid you not, mate. I've seen it.
Believer now. You're a believer, bro.
Mate, we had this paddling pool, right? And we'll take it out every year in the summer or whatever. And sometimes it gets a bit dirty and mucky or whatever. We cleaned it, and there goes... I was like, scrubbing. I was like, fuck. I can't get this out. And I was like, I don't know if we can use it, because if it's like, no, it's just stains. It will come out. Watch. And it was sunny. We left it out. Next day, clean. Unbelievable, mate.
Their knowledge, bro. The wisdom that they have. Don't question it. You feel like you should question it, but you really shouldn't. If you're dropping wisdom, they should 100% question it, bro. Like when you're telling me Putin is a good guy. I'm Googling that shit ASAP.
My guy Putin.
Your boy, bro.
But yeah, no, going back to laundry though, yeah? No, I was doing the topic, but we are... When I was growing up, right, so we had the dryer at the house, right? So even in the summer, I'd be like, yeah, put it in the dryer, whatever. And my dad would scold me. He'd be like, what are you doing? Just hang it outside. It's free. Yeah. You're like, you idiot. And then you're like, oh, I don't know, who cares? And because it's so expensive to run a dryer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the only time my dad ever did housework. The only time.
What to do
just to take it outside, to make sure dry outside.
Oh, so you don't use the actual dryer.
Only time I've seen him do it.
Because he's saving money with that job, bro.
Yeah.
Everything else is just the rudimentary household, bro. This one is he's saving the money. But they've changed it, innit? Bro, some people are gonna be like, "Oh, they spent 25 minutes talking about fucking hair dryer, not hand dryer." I always get hand dryers and hair dryers mixed up, and now I'm talking about clothes dryers.
Yeah.
But no. So you know what I did do a deep dive on this. They do not. Very few places, if any, are selling vented hair vented tumble dryers. So now 90% of the tumble dryers that you can get, or the vast majority, are heat pump, like you're saying, and they take forever because they're way more energy efficient and they cost less to run. But you can't get those old school ones where, you know how you had the like a chute of
Yeah.
and then all of the
And you had to clean
air
the
would come
lint
up.
out, otherwise a fire
You had to
hazard.
clean the lint out. Yeah, all of that.
Oh, you just miss the old school like fire hazard dryers. Just the risk was always worth it because that warm
Yeah.
t-shirt comes out, bro.
Or the static. Do you
Yeah.
remember the static? You put it on and your hair's like getting stuck to the jumper.
But yeah, the new ones they've got like a water tank in it. Where you got to take
Yeah, you got to empty it.
Yeah.
That seems like effort, bruv.
Have you never done that?
I had one, so we bought one at my parents' house. It was when you could still get vented ones, and I saw this and I was like, oh, this must be way more convenient because you don't have to deal with the vent anymore.
Yeah.
And then we had it for like a week, and I was like, nah, man.
Now,
Send
honestly,
it back.
this combo washer dryer, it sounds so good in theory. It's a piece of shit. Unless I bought a dud one, I'm telling you that even on like Google it, they'll be like, "No, this is rubbish."
Okay, so now we know, innit?
Now you know, bro.
Now we know. If any of our listeners have questions for the Dobbies, please let us know.
Do you know, next week we'll talk about microwaves.
Microwaves are legit these days, though, now, bro. They do so
I'm
much.
just joking, man.
They do so much.
I'll tell you what I saw the other day, right? I saw an oven that is everything. It's like it's a air fryer.
Oh, I've seen those.
It's got a steam function. I was blown away.
But do you think that those are like master of none? Like
Jack of all trades.
Jack of
Like a washer dryer.
Yeah. They do too many of everything, and then they don't do too much.
But isn't that the
on any one
Ninja?
thing.
I don't own a Ninja, but you know that it goes 9 in 1, 12 in 1.
Yeah, Ninja is like, bro, every day Ninja's adding. It says it can do another thing. It's like it can
does your taxes now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is roasting now. Oh, it does toasting as well. Oh, it's an air fryer. It's always been an air fryer. Oh, now it does a pressure cooker as well. Now it makes rotis.
Yeah. Because even one of my mates, this Indian dad, he goes, we were talking about giving the kids kitchen, right? I was like, I can't know what to make it. He's like, oh, Hiren, you can do it in this. It's easy. Jale, done.
What was it?
The Instant Pot, I think.
Oh yeah, Instant Pot. Yeah. That is legit for making kitchen.
He was like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But you can't have too many gadgets. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't have like
counter space is the problem, man.
It's too much, bro. Because then I'm terrible. I cussed my mum out for this. Like, mum almost had an ice cream maker, right? Bought her 5 years ago. She's made ice cream twice.
And that was you once giving the demo.
That was one time just trying it. Does this work?
What flavor was it?
I'm sure it was mango, to be fair.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good choice, man.
But then have you seen the Ninja Creamy?
No.
Oh my!
Wait, hold on. I think I saw this at Costco, and it makes ice cream and like what's it called? Iced coffees and stuff.
No. So there's a Ninja Creamy, I think, which does just ice cream, and you can make a healthy ice cream. You can put like protein powder, whatever, water or milk, whatever you want to put in there, and it's super low calorie, super tasty as well, apparently. But now they've got a function, right? So do you know you used to get the 99p cones? So you can like
yeah.
They've got a function where they can take the ice cream that you've made and put it there.
Oh shit!
Bro,
like a Mr. Whippy, yeah?
Why don't you just do consumer stuff and get this stuff for free?
Yeah. I should, man. We should have had a affiliate on all of these things that you're talking about. We're losing some base out over here.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to get an affiliate link to a washer dryer though.
Nah, they'll be asking for money.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, I'm telling you, Ninja needs to calm down, bro. They don't stay in their lane. They're getting into the dessert department.
Mate, they do some amazing stuff, bro.
They do make good stuff. We have the air fryer, I think. It's
The
pretty
the
good.
little one, the crispy one.
The little one that sits on top.
Yeah, somebody else got that. Is that good?
Yeah, it's legit. It's
Nice.
legit. This is just an appliance podcast today. Is officially what this podcast has become. If you are not enjoying this episode, go back. There's 100+ others. Yeah, re-listen. But yeah, that's the struggle, man. That's the struggle, bruv. It's irritating because it's not. We're talking millimeters, man. You know what? I tell you, God's honest truth. Today, I called up a guy because I was thinking maybe I can get advice from a joiner, right? Like a kitchen joiner. And I was like, look, I got a kitchen, and I just need a few millimeters. Is there anything you can help me with? I was like, I just need a few millimeters, either on this side or on the left side. We're just talking a few millis, man. And he was like, okay, but what about, like, I don't know, I was explaining to him what it was. And he was like, mate, I don't think that's a good idea. And I was like, why not? I mean, it should be fine. It will fit. It just needs a bit of space. And he was like, okay, if you can get it in there, you might not be able to get it out. And it needs to breathe. And the parts, like washing machines, are really compact already. So if you're going to put it in the space, you might be pressing on the internal pieces. And he was like, I'm sorry, but I don't think what you're trying to do is a good idea.
I don't think I can give you a few millimeters.
Yeah, I can't give you a few millimeters.
That's a private conversation between you and your wife, bro. There are no more millimeters to give, love.
No more millimeters, bro. You've had your fair share, man. You can't move things around and take them from here and there. I bet he put the phone down and thought to himself, this fucking idiot. What an idiot, man.
But then, surely before you even tried, you measured it.
I did measure it, but it's not, the thing is, you can fit something in there because it is 60 width, bro. When you come, you measure it yourself. It's 60 width, but it's not the sides aren't straight. Bro, you told me this yourself, bro. Walls aren't straight.
No, but what then that tells me is that if you level your washing machine, so imagine your washing machine is at an angle or the units are at an angle, you got to make sure everything's at the same.
So you put your washing machine sideways.
It depends. I'm assuming that the units are straight and the washing machine's off.
Can you imagine going to someone?
I'm gonna get there, yeah, and then you're gonna be like, "Can you put this washing machine in?" And it's gonna be a fucking dishwasher.
We've been using this for ages. I was wondering why they use racks on top. I thought that was just for hanging your underwear.
Oh shit.
But yeah, that's my struggle, bruv. Do you have a struggle?
Do I have a struggle? See, I thought you were going to talk about more building work related stuff. And I had this client once, right? So when I was younger, I never drank tea or coffee. I didn't need the caffeine or whatever until I had kids. And I've been drink 4 cups of coffee a day now. But we had this client, right? And all the time, he's an old Indian man. And he would always offer me like tea, coffee, and I'd always say no, and I was like trying to be polite and stuff, right? But it turns out you always take something because they get really offended. And then over the period of time, we were doing work in the house, and I think I was like 24, 25 at the time. And he turns to my dad one day and he asks him a question. And then later on we go, my dad comes out, we get in the car, and he turns to me and he's smiling at me. And my dad, I go, what? Why are you being weird? And he goes, do you know what he asked me? And I go, what? He goes, we have was it a girl for your son?
What?
Yeah. And then, he goes, then I go, and at that time I'm dating my wife now. And I was like, no, I'm all right, Dad. So he goes and tells him and whatever. And the next time he asks me, again, do you want tea or coffee? I said no. And he remember, he never really said anything to me. And he just got really mad. He goes, you say no to everything. I was like, what?
What?
Because obviously I wasn't interested in him arranging me.
But you would always normally have his tea.
No, I would never have tea. I was always just saying no to tea and coffee and whatever. But
Yeah.
I was trying to get work done, innit?
Yeah, you're trying to
And
get
to be
your work
polite.
done.
But yeah, he was trying to set me up. And my dad
You
in
know
that
how
moment could have just been like, no, he's all right. He was like, let me ask him.
the dad's never. But did your dad know that you were
He met
dating?
now.
Oh fucking hell, bro. Your dad just wants to put you in it, man.
He 100% wanted to put me in it. He was drinking his tea while I was saying no to him.
I
But
can't
no.
believe that. That's like that thing because when you do like arranged marriages and stuff, you go to the family's house and you go and have chai. So this guy was trying to do that in advance, just
Yeah.
with you though, just you and him.
But you know what? It's not a it's obviously it's not a common thing now, right? But I remember, yeah, like 10, 15ish years ago, my cousin came from India, and they were like, okay, we found a boy. Like, do you want to guys go and we'll arrange something, right? So my sister goes, she went over just for the bands, innit? She's like, I want to see what happens. So apparently, yeah, I think they
Wait,
go.
hold on, wait. Well, what? So they
She's obviously
just
my
for,
cousin, so she was just like, I'm gonna go to my aunt's house
yeah,
just because do you know what I mean? Just to be there, innit? And then
okay.
so they were like, bring the families, whatever. And then so I think apparently they go, all right, let's meet and let's whatever.
So wait, hold on. Who was meeting who? It was someone from your cousin was meeting a guy.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, she was meeting a guy, right?
Okay, and then your sister went for bands.
Just for bands. She just went for, all
Okay,
right, let's
yeah,
just see how this goes.
yeah,
And I kid you not, so the families are meeting inside. This is how I was told the
yeah,
story. The families are meeting inside, everyone's chatting and like whatever. And they're like, oh, why don't you two go for a walk?
yeah. It's
Yeah,
standard. That's how it is in the movies.
yeah. So they they leave the door. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, three Mississippi. They're back.
What? So they just go and
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know
walk
what
right, walk.
he must have said. I don't know. Toby turn left or nice weather or whatever. Boom, done. I don't want to hear this. I'm out.
It's a no from
It's
me.
a no. So Joe's, bruv.
It is weird though, man.
Yeah,
I definitely feel like some of our listeners have experienced that.
no, but you know what? I've seen on their side is it's not arranged marriages, but they've had like introductions.
Yeah.
Like
It's like
that's the
one step removed.
yeah, and that works out.
Yeah. It does work. It does
Like
work.
I've already got my son's partners lined up, bruv. It's done. I treat it like Game of Thrones. I'm like, I'm gonna combine two houses to make a more powerful house.
It's just in your interest. That's basically what it is.
100%, bruv.
Yeah.
It's the greater good for the family name.
So then you wouldn't need to do the tea ceremony, would you? You just have me. You'd be basically like what this man was doing because you just meet to the whoever it is that you want to marry your sons, right? You're like, all right, do you want some tea? You say
Like,
no to everything.
to be fair, he was properly mad, and remember this whole is a timid Indian man, old timid Indian man, and he flipped out at me, and he's like, "You say no to everything." I was like, "Flip it." Yeah, and but at that point, other than going, "Do you want tea or coffee?" He's not said any other words to me. He was plotting, bruv. I didn't even think he wanted me and my dad to do the works, bruv.
He's just wanting you, man. He had his eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
Or he saw you around the house. He'd be like, oh man, this guy's gonna be good for the DIYs. I need to get
He's
him
got a
hooked.
massive project. But he's like, let me marry him off, and then he has to do this for free.
Yeah, exactly. Smart. It's a
Smart
smart
move,
thinking, bro.
But
Yeah, that's hilarious, bro.
did you
All
not
right,
have
well,
that in your family, the arranged stuff, though?
we did, yeah. We definitely did, bro. My sister, my older sister, like had like a lot of those introduction things as well. I think I had a couple.
Wait, you had
Um,
introductions?
yeah, I had a couple of introductions.
Have
It,
you
it
ever
didn't work out.
have you spoken about it on this podcast?
No, But it wasn't like there's not really much to say because it was. I mean, it was basically like a date. It was,
But are the parents there before? Or is it just you two?
no parents, bruv. It's just kind of like their parents are aware. I think the parents were aware.
Well, obviously
Yeah, the
somebody's.
parents were aware.
You should.
Someone was aware. There was some middle person that was aware, and there was like some introduction stuff. But it was just kind of like, it was a nice meeting or whatever. But it wasn't the right match, so it was fine. But it wasn't added pressure. I think if your parents are involved, it's added pressure because then you have to explain yourself. Like, oh, you can't just be like, oh, we weren't vibing. They'll be like, vibing it lesu. You can't. So it's added pressure, bro. So I didn't have, but my sister did get that. My sister did get that.
She got a lot of pressure to get married.
She got a lot of pressure because she was the oldest, and I think times were just shifting from the old guard to where they are now. So she was, she was asked to like, similar, right? Like it was in introductions and whatnot. But I do remember like mum would be asking, so how did it go? And then I was like, that's weird. Like you coming home from a day and your mum's in your business, bro.
Did you open the door? Did you open the door?
Yeah.
Not a good match. That's the freshest way to say that, by the way. It wasn't a good match.
It wasn't though, man. What else would I say? Nah, we weren't vibing.
It was dead.
It was dead chat. It wasn't dead chat though. I've been on dates through like dating apps that have been dead chat. Like I've definitely spoken about those on the pod.
Oh yeah.
There was, what was it, bro? There was one date I went on, and the conversation just wasn't flowing. And I think I was to blame as well because I'm a kind of person. If you're around me and we're chatting, I reflect your energy.
Oh, okay.
But if I don't feel the energy, then I sometimes find it hard to just project energy. Right? So I can do it, but it's harder for me sometimes.
You just sat there silently.
So I didn't sat there silently, but I wasn't forthcoming, and I think she probably thought this guy's a waste man. Because I wasn't forthcoming, but it was difficult. Sometimes you just can't gel with someone. I don't know what's going on.
And imagine now she turns up at the live thing.
That would be awkward.
That would be amazing.
That would be very awkward. Imagine. You know how dead. Should I tell you how dead the chat got? I'd tell you how dead the chat got. I'm pretty sure we were talking, bro. This is fucking coming full circle. I'm pretty sure we were talking about how to get chewing gum out your clothes.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure, bro. And I was telling Mick, I was like, bro, this is what we're talking about, man. This is not a good sign. This is not a good sign, man.
Until now, she'll come on the podcast now and be like, "Wow,
yeah, I dodged the bullet.
Changed now, isn't it?"
She will say, "I dodged the bullet, bro." I did go on another date once, and I needed to buy a suit for Hiren's wedding, bro. Not this Hiren, not you Hiren, my other mate Hiren. And it was the last minute, and the wedding was, I think the wedding was on the Saturday, and we were going to stay on the Friday. This date was on Thursday night, bro. So I took her to Zara.
And she watched you try on suits.
Yeah.
So I guess
but it was a good date. That was actually a good date. I had a few more dates with her, but then...
Are we about to say that was a good date? It was good.
It was a good date because I achieved my outcome. I got what I needed to. I mean, other than that, it was like... It felt like I was just going with a friend.
Yeah. You shook hands at the end of it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. How does this look? This made my bum look big.
Yeah. Imagine middle of the day, you're like, I'm going to this wedding, I'm trying to impress this bird.
I still remember that, man. So yeah, crazy, bro. I don't know how how we went on all these different topics, but that's what it is, man.
It's life.
I did have a listener struggle.
Listener struggles are the best ones, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Did the guy ever come back to you about the queue?
No, he didn't.
The parents' queue guy.
Which parents queue guy?
Do you know, there was one where he was like in the queue and he was just mad, he was mad about making small talk.
Oh yeah, no. Some people don't even come back to stuff, man. Okay, this is a struggle. This is actually related to what we're discussing. How how to tell parents you're seeing someone without it getting awkward, suggesting you want to live with them before marriage.
What?
That's
That's
what it
interesting.
says. So it says how to tell your parents you're seeing someone without it getting awkward / suggesting you want to live with them before marriage.
Bro, I've got a lot to say about this. So I went through this.
Right, come on then.
So
Spill the
basically,
beans, bro.
before me and Nair got married, we'd been dating for ages, so since uni, right? And we were like, obviously, like it's obvious this is where it's roughly gonna go or whatever. So for us, living together wasn't an issue, but it was an
Okay.
issue like you know what the other families were saying, uncles and aunts.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually bought our flat before we even got married.
Oh shit, yeah.
But we were engaged. But I
That
said
counts. That engaged is. I think that engaged is as good as now, bro.
as good as now, yeah. But then like
As in, like, I think from a parent's perspective, they
but
kind of like,
Nair's perspective was like, no, I want to get married then move in. My
okay,
perspective was like, no, I want to live with someone then get married. Like the logic side, like, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then like, where do you stand? Do you not think more changes when you live with someone than you do get married?
I think when you live with someone, bro.
Way different, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Because
even
you don't.
close.
Because when you're living when you're dating, you're not in each other's space, and you can
Yeah.
kind of like you can't really tell what it's like. You can't even you maybe you go away on holidays and stuff, but it's not the
No,
same
no,
as
no.
living
You're
with
on your best
someone.
behavior then, bro.
Yeah, you're on your best behavior, bro.
Like you go to the lobby toilet
Yeah, you're farting outside. You go to the lobby toilet, like
yeah.
they're like, he doesn't even poop.
Yeah. Meanwhile, like, the
He's
three lobby toilets is broken.
he's not like the other guys, and you're like, yeah, bro, I'm wrecking the plumbers.
But
You're on your best behavior, so yeah, 100%,
yeah, so the,
100%.
the thing is that it's because obviously the question is how do you make it not awkward? It also depends on the age of the person.
Who the
The person, like let's say
partner?
if yeah, no, as in, like the kid basically, like telling your person. If you're like early 20s, it's a tough sell.
Is
If you're early 30s, yeah, it's a little bit easier. If you're early 40s, trust me, they can't wait for you to leave.
yeah. They'll help you back.
Yeah, they're gonna drive you to the flat, bro.
They'll be the guarantors on the fucking mortgage, man. You know, you're right. It does change. It does. It is age dependent. I don't know what it's like nowadays though. I don't know
I
what those
also think
kinds
it's
of
gender
conversations
dependent
are.
though. I still think it's harder for girls to be like, I'm gonna move in with a guy
Yeah,
because I
that's
never
true.
even like I didn't go and think my parents would say anything to me. Like it didn't even cross my mind to be like, oh, they're gonna be like, don't do it. I didn't even
But
think about
if
that.
it was, what about if it was your sister? Would they have been any different? Like,
I just don't think she would have said anything, you know.
oh yeah,
I
she
think
was
she would
like,
have
no,
moved in with
she
someone and
would.
been like, because she went abroad, didn't it? She was
She
on
went to
Hong
Hong
Kong for a
Kong.
bit when she was
Yeah,
younger,
yeah, she was in Hong Kong. Yeah,
so she would have lied. Maybe that's what
Hmm.
this woman should do, just lie.
We don't know whether it's
Oh
a
yeah, it's
woman,
true
bro.
actually, yeah.
It could be either or. Like, this is anonymous, so we have no idea.
Nah, I feel like if it's a bloke though, it's a little bit easier. Everything's more
They might,
accepting.
but you could have proper strict parents, man, that are like, because there are some parents that are really orthodox, and they're like, no, we cannot have you frolicking in a flat or a house with someone who's not unmarried, whether you're a guy or a girl. Like I feel like there are still families that are like that, whether it's a guy or a girl. And I think you are right. I think it is. I feel like it is easier for guys to
Yeah,
say to
way
have those
easier.
conversations.
Way easier. I feel like I'm not saying it for my when I grew up with my sister, she'd have to work so hard to like
Hmm.
even go out on a night out and stuff like that. Bro, I would
Yeah,
when I was like ready to go out, I'd be like, "Mom, Dad, I'm going out." They'd be like, "All right,
yeah.
when you
Like
be back?"
same.
They'd be like,
My
"Later."
older sister. But my older sister got a lot of questioning, but my younger sister didn't.
They gave up at that point,
So I've
didn't
got yeah, because at that point they're like,
they?
yeah, all right, whatever, man.
Just like whatever.
Yeah. But I did notice that my older sister would face a lot of the questions and stuff. But then hold on. So how easy was it for Neha then to get like the blessings from her parents?
We actually got that flat after she was engaged, but
Hmm.
she technically lived in, and I lived in, but I was always
Okay.
acting in.
Oh,
And I think
okay.
her parents kind of knew, but they didn't care because we weren't officially living together. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay, okay,
Do you get
okay.
what I mean?
So she was on the
Because
books. She was living close
there's like a
by,
little
but
we had
not.
a little like way around it, I guess.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
But
And that was, and then that was okay.
yeah, that way's all right and stuff. But
Yeah.
it was kind of like at that point, well, especially when we were engaged, it was no problem buying a flat, and they were really
Mhm.
excited when it all happened as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I just think nowadays, I would put the argument that if she's, let's say, potentially going to marry that person, or he's going to marry that person, you'd make the argument that let me live with this person and
Hmm.
figure this out because this could be, it could go left.
Could go left. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's how I would sell it. I promise you, I think people should live together first before they get married. 100%.
Yeah.
Everything changes once you live together. It sounds really weird. It's like this. When you're living when you're by yourself or your parents, right? You're selfish. It's just you doing your day, your time, everything.
Mm.
When you live with someone, you have to be considerate of their time
Yeah, yeah.
and their day and everything like that. That's I think one of the biggest changes. But yeah, 100%. Like I would put it that way. But again, age dependent. If they're 40 something, bro, if your parents are gonna drive you there,
But then it's, I think the question is how do you tell your parents? It's not even it getting awkward or it's before you've even got the permission, man. It's like, well, how do you
how
tell
do you
them?
tell them?
Yeah, how do you tell them that this is going down?
I don't know actually.
Do you know how it happened for Gogan and me?
How?
Um, so mom didn't know like what was going on, and then she must have seen on my Instagram. Gogan liked a picture of me or something.
Your mom?
My mom, yeah, on Instagram, bro. My mom's
Oh,
on all the socials, bro. Bro, I'll tell you. You know, going back to when we were when I was a bachelor and my sisters were single and ready to mingle, bro. Yeah, my mom would Google just like the family surname and boy on Google,
no.
bro. Like he's gonna fall out of the screen into her lap, man.
She was the original Indian matchmaker, bro. She was.
She would like she'd get you. Should find a name for someone. She'd be like, no, just check on 192. And I was like, damn, how do you know this?
You're one of the main. I don't have Instagram, I have no socials.
Bruv, she's frighteningly quick, bruv, to get intel.
So what? Gagan liked a picture of yours.
She helped the CIA found fucking Saddam Hussein, bruv, in that hole. She
Jesus
found it.
Christ. That's wild.
She, so she saw that Gagan liked a message, or sorry, a photo, and one day she just randomly messaged me on WhatsApp saying, who's that girl on Insta? She just calls it Insta, and she goes, who's that girl on Insta with a dicker? Because
Oh,
Gogan's profile picture, she had a dicker on it, and I was like, I didn't respond to it, man, because I
what?
was
She
like, the game
texted
is
you or
up.
she told you, phoned you?
She texted that to me,
Your mom
and I was
texted
like,
that to you,
yeah,
raw.
yeah, bro. And it wasn't like in an aggressive way, but it was like she was curious, like she
Yeah, yeah.
wanted to know. Because, bro, your parents know, and I mean, I say your parents, your mom knows. Like whenever you're seeing someone, your mom will know. Like she would just tell from your behavior. She can just kind of get a sense. Or at least that's how I found it. Dad has no idea, bro. Dad doesn't know what's going on, bro. Yeah? He's just fucking living life, bro, doing what needs to be done.
Dad doesn't know you're married.
He doesn't. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He's like, where's he gone? But so she must have known. She must have sussed that something was going down. So then she wanted to use this as a way. I think I needed to have the conversation because it was about time for me to have that conversation with her, and she could probably sense what was happening. So she was like, can you tell me who this is? And then that's how the news broke. Then I told them and I explained to them what the situation was, and the rest is history, as they say. But it was an awkward conversation. I do remember it being an awkward conversation because I think for us, obviously different religions.
Yeah.
Okay. Different language.
She's HP, is it?
No, she's Punjabi. She's Punjabi
okay.
Sikh. So she's different religion, different language, and different nationality, right? American.
That's
so because of all of those things, it was a different conversation. Like I felt personally, for me, the stakes were higher because I then needed to just kind of explain everything and just talk through everything. But it was a conversation, and then, you know, at the end of the day, your parents want your happiness, man. So after that conversation, obviously then things start going in motion, isn't it? So what's the plan? What's happening next? Are we doing engagements? When are we meeting their parents?
Mate, I'll talk about it another time, but when the parents meeting happened, bro, it all kicked off within. It was like, that was it. It was go. Being there, look, happily dating. That parents meeting happens.
That's done.
Engagements booked that day. There's no. When the parents meet, it's done.
When the parents meet, it's like
unless the parents are proper assholes, like ones that are the worst. Yeah. You'd have to be so bad in that meeting.
No. It's not, bro. When you're meeting, it's like two clubs emerging.
Yeah, mate. The families are joining. Game of Thrones, bro. Two houses come together. I can't wait to do that shit, bro.
Bro, you got it all planned out.
My boy, I'm so unlucky right now.
Your boy will be listening to this in like 20 years' time, being like, Dad, man, it's about that time.
Can I live my life, please?
Yeah. But I don't know how you would start the conversation. I think it's an awkward conversation, but life is going to give you those, man. You're going to need to have to deal with these awkward conversations. It's the hard truth, but
is there a segue?
I don't think there's an easy answer.
Do you think the person asking for like a segue?
What can be a segue into that? Oh, Mum, have you been using Gits to make these dhokra or using something else? By the way, I'm gonna
need this recipe for when I leave.
Oh yeah, you could. These dhokra banging. What about that coconut chutney, man? Hook me up. I don't know. It depends on your relationship with your parents as well. Like that's a massive factor. Like if your parents are comfortable with talking to you about those types of things and you have had those kinds of conversations before, then that's easier as well. But if you're coming like blank slate, never spoken about it before,
yeah, you got to pepper it in.
You got
pepper it in. Like if they don't know you're dating someone or whatever, you got to slowly pepper it in.
Yeah, you got to slowly pepper it because you start the person. This is what I would do if I was in that position. It would start off with, I've got a friend. Oh, my friend really likes this. My friend does this. My friend does that. And then slowly, that's how you pepper it in.
And
because if you hit it straight.
Yeah. No, and if your mom, let's say, made you food one day, you take it away. Oh, my friend loved your food.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you kind of bring it.
Yeah, it's good. Start with a friend tactic. It's a friend zone, isn't it? But it's not a friend zone, but your mum's none the wiser.
Not your mum. Your mum's been clued up straight away.
My mum will tell if any of your listeners need intel on someone or their family, give us the name and we'll send you a report. This was pre-chat GPT, bro. This is mum GPT. But it is. I think there's two parts of it. So one is how do you bring up the conversation, and then two is the tendency for parents to want to know, well, what's the next step?
Yeah, basically when you're gonna get
And
married.
and I feel like you can't have. I feel like it's difficult because you can't have that conversation with your parents unless you know what that next step is, because they're going to have that. They're going to ask you that question, and if you're still saying to them at that point, we're just seeing how it goes, that's even more awkward.
No, but if you're moving in with someone, it's like going in the right direction.
But that is a stage though. That's the next stage, right? Like I'm saying, if you're just telling someone, "Oh, I'm seeing someone," and then they were like, "Okay, cool."
I've got it. This is what you do. Check this out. This is genius. Okay, this is what you do. Yeah. Let's just make it simple. The scenario is the girl's asking a question. She wants to move with the guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Now she likes the guy. She wants to get married to him.
The girl. Let's give the girl a name, Hansa,
Okay, Hunter
and
is
let's give the guy name Chandresh.
okay. So Hunter wants to marry Chandresh, but Chandresh
Yeah.
wants to move in with Hunter. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the move for Hunter, this is a bit diabolical, is to go to Chandresh and be like, look, she hasn't spoken to her parents, but she goes, I've spoken to my parents. The only way we can move in together, I really want to do this, is if we're engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah? So she does two birds with one stone. She moves in, she gets engaged, all in one move.
That's some chess masterpiece,
Which
right
is
there.
what I just realized my wife did to me.
You're fucking Chandresh, bro.
I'm in Chandresh, bro, in this situation.
What if she's not ready though, man? What if she's not ready, bro?
If Hunter doesn't want, no, I think only
If Hansa's not ready for the move,
no, but no, only this
the
sounds
engagement.
only
Sorry.
if Hunter wants to get married to Chandra.
Okay, only if she wants to.
If Hunter just wants to have fun on a regular with Chandresh, yeah, the chess move is different then.
Yeah.
The chess move is go do it in reverse. Go to your mum and say, "Listen, I have a friend Chandresh. We're going to move in together, but he's going to sublet me a room for cheap." Yeah, so you have to reverse it.
So it's just sublet then, yeah.
Or whatever little reason I have to move in with someone. Yeah, it's closer to work bullshit or whatever.
Close to a catchment area, whatever, man.
Yeah,
There's a solution.
I can't believe it. I just realised my wife just Chandresh me.
I think you've been Chandresh, bro. That's a verb now. What happened to your boy? Oh, he got Chandresh, man. We're going to his stag next week.
I thought we were just dating Hunter casually. Nah, they're engaged, bro, and they've moved in.
Quick time, bro.
That's
Yeah.
the move.
So I hope that answers your question. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you're even more lost now.
She's gonna be like, my name's not Hunter.
Yeah. I think that's us for time, though, bruv.
Nice one, bro.
Thank you for jumping on. Thank you, listeners. Thank you for sharing your struggles. It was I think it was a good episode, man. It was all over the place. Like clothes in the wash.
I can't believe we spoke about that for like 20, 30 minutes. I also can't believe how excited I got.
Bro, you were pretty excited about the dry as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I really was.
But if you have any questions, man, anything, domestics,
I'm gonna.
appliances.
I would prefer if I come on again, and any viewers are listening and they've got questions. I really would love more consumer related products based questions where I could test some products or something. I would be so game for that.
Okay, let us know if there's any consumer related products.
Can someone ask a Ninja Creamy a question so you have to buy a Ninja Creamy?
Does he make Gulfi? Yeah, please do keep all of your struggles, your listener questions, everything coming in. We'll see you next week. Share the struggle, find the funny. See you later, people. Bye.